I want to talk about Tia Mowry tonight. Fans encouraged Tia Mowry to reconcile with her ex Cory Hardict after complaining about her dating life. Says Tia Mowry shared a hilarious video on Instagram about dating and following her divorce from actor Cory Hardict. The acting duo broke up in October 2022 and finalized their divorce in June of this year. But for the past few months, Mowry has been testing the waters with dating. The family reunion star shared the video on September 14th detailing her dating life, and apparently from what she shares, things are not going well. We could have told you this. How many times have us, especially me, have said, listen, why are you getting a divorce? You're 44 years old. You've been with this man for over 17 years? What do you think you're gonna find out here in the date market? What do you think you're gonna find? She really thinks that she about to go out here and find, I guess the guy that would, I guess, be the guy that she's always wanted. These women have such delusions of grandeur when it comes to dating. And they don't understand that there's no perfect man out here. Every man is flawed in some way, shape, or form. And Cory may have been flawed, but you breaking up your family due to selfishness. And people say that men break up their families due to selfishness, but what about women who do it? Like Tia Mowry is a very awkward female. She tries to give off sex appeal that doesn't work. She gives off middle-aged wife mom energy, right? And she's out here chasing after men, because that's what's going on. I guarantee you the men that she's dating, she's trying to either find another actor, somebody successful in Hollywood, or she's looking for a regular guy, right? Maybe she felt like Cory was trying to, do acting like her. And maybe she wants a guy that's a little bit more, take a back seat to her, right? I just think that women like her are going to fail in the dating market, every single time. But she doesn't understand that. She's getting bad advice. A lot of you women are getting very bad advice out here in the date market. You're getting bad advice. In the short clip, Mowry can be seen mouthing the words to a popular TikTok audio trend that helps explain her single status. Says it got worser, the divorcee said as she drank a glass of red wine. It got worse, and I feel like it's about to get worser. It got worser, it got worser. But that's not all the 45-year-old has dealt with. She said, love bombing, gaslighting, emotional unavailability. Oh my, kidding, but not kidding. See, this is what you call trying to date men who don't really want you. That's why you have to deal with love bombing and gaslighting and emotional unavailability, because these guys don't want to be with you long term. And the men that you're looking for, they're probably men in your age range. They don't really want to be with you. They see you as a trophy. They see you as somebody that they can brag about. Oh, I dated her. They don't, you divorced a man. She divorced a man that wanted to be with her. And again, and there's no cheating. There's no abuse. So why did you leave him? You left him because you got bored. You're 45 years old. You haven't been single in a long time. You want to be single. You want to be in these streets. You want to get slurred out a little bit. That's what's going on. Tia Mowry wants to get slurred out. Tia Mowry wants to deal with the ain't shit men because she's had a good man for so long. She's taken that for granted. She wants to go out here and deal with the men that just slur women out. They're not putting a ring on their finger. And you would think a woman who, I'm sure she's a smart, intelligent woman. would understand that, but obviously she doesn't, because she's getting horrible advice, probably from single women, telling her that everything will be just fine. All she has to do is get rid of Cory.
It got worse,
Yo.
but I feel like it's about to get worse. Oh! It got worse. It got worse.
And let me tell you, it is gonna get bad, because there's nothing out here. Everybody was telling her this, but it didn't stop her from seeking a divorce. She was determined to divorce Cory. For what? So that lets me know that you don't want to be married, which is fine. This is why no man should marry you again, right? Fans reacted to the video. Several noted that they could relate to Mowry's dating life. She said the dating pool has pee in it. Wear your hazmat floaty, sis. Godspeed. They say, girl, it ain't nothing but Hennessy and hookah out here in these 40+ dating streets. That's exactly what's out there. Probably some, other things as well. Live your life, get your passport stamp, and do whatever makes your heart happy. Oh, so she's telling her to get her passport. She's telling her. Sorry if I was too loud, family. Now she's telling her to get her passport. So y'all want her to be a passport sis now? I thought something was wrong with men for going overseas. So obviously, you got this woman telling her to get her passport. I wonder why. I wonder why she needs to get her passport. Because y'all claim men are weird for getting their passports and going overseas. Y'all claim men are perverts for getting their passports and going overseas. But y'all have no problem telling other women to get their passports. Right? It's okay for a woman to get her passport and go overseas, but it's a problem when men do it. It's a problem when men get their passports, but it ain't a problem when women get their passports. This is the hypocrisy. You see, they want to be able to go overseas, but they don't want men to go overseas because they understand once men get around those feminine women, patriarchal minded women, those men are not going to want to come back. Once you go foreign, you don't, you're not looking back. And they understand that. It says, we tried to tell you, girl, these streets, sidewalks, and highways are rough out here. Just a bunch of roadkill. Another fan encouraged Mowry to go back to Cory. So I told you it was rough out here, girl, wrote the fan. If there's any chance for reconciliation, go for it. This ain't it. They're unhinged out here, but that didn't stop her because she's getting a lot of horrible advice. Tia Mowry is like most of these middle-aged women. They've been married for a long time. They want to get slurred out. They want to go. They want to get slurred out. They want to, get flued out, right? They want to know what that's like, and nothing is gonna stop them. That's why I say, Cory should move on. Cory needs to marry another woman. If Cory marries another woman, this woman is she's gonna be gaslighting him. Because I don't think he'd have a hard time getting another woman because he committed to her for a long time. He married her, had a family with her, and she chose to walk away from the relationship because she got thirsty for new Dizzick. And her need for new Dizzick is why she, ripped her family apart, because she wanted to go out here and be single in these streets when there's really nothing out here, but you can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. Hardict and Mowry have been together for over 22 years and married for 14. They share 2 children together, a 12-year-old and a 5-year-old. The sister star previously said that she had been thinking of ending her marriage for several years before the official breakup. That's crazy. But I thought y'all say men don't want, y'all claim men don't want to commit Why would we commit to somebody that doesn't have 100% effort into the relationship? A lot of you women be looking for a way out. So why should a man marry you? This is why I'm not a supporter of marriage, because as soon as you marry one of these heifers, they're ready to leave. It took me that long to process everything and realize that it's okay.
The hypocrisy of that suggestion and having the nerve to shame men.
Right.
Women need RO admit when they're wrong and not justify being a passport sister when it's wrong for men apparently.
Absolutely. Appreciate that, Eric. See, that's the thing. They don't want us to go overseas, but they're willing to tell other women to go overseas. Change is constant, she shared during an interview with Hello Beautiful. It's okay that if something is no longer aligning or serving you, it's okay to let go. Okay. In June, Mowry shared a seemingly innocent video of herself dancing to Keep That by rapper Eye Candy. However, fans thought she was shading her ex-husband due to the song's lyrics. F my ex, you can keep that N-word. Yeah, of course, that was just random. She wasn't shading her ex-husband. This woman has shown nothing but contempt for this guy ever since they broke up. I think she blames him for why she didn't get a chance to be single in her 30s. How was it his fault? You wanted to marry him, I'm sure. And it seemed like, I think she holds contempt for Cory because I think she did try to leave Cory a lot. And Cory held on to that marriage because he wanted it to work for the sake of the children, but she doesn't care about what's good for the children. She cares about what she wants to do. Mowry first revealed to her fans in August of 2023 that she was ready to date again, but she was never divulged exactly who she was dating. Well, she was dating somebody. I think she got into a relationship relatively right after her divorce. I think right after the papers were signed, I think she started dating somebody. And I think that guy probably played her. So